log into Canva, what the screen looks like. I'll just start sharing my screen now. Yeah. So what you do is that when you go to Canva, you go to canva.com, and over there, as you know, that's how you just log in by creating an account with your email ID and password. That's all you need to do. Now, this is the home page which will pop up when you are logged into Canva. The first question that Canva asks you is, what will you design today? And then it gives you three options: your designs, templates, and Canva AI. Now, we are not going to focus on Canva AI for today. We are going to focus on your designs and templates. Now, when you click on your designs, as you scroll down, you see these are all designs which have been created by me, okay, for my work. So these are all my designs, and these are all the folders which I have created. So this is your design. And then these are templates. So we will be discussing templates later in detail, but these are templates which Canva creates for you, which you can use to customize your own designs. Now, to begin, we are going to create a simple uh, invite for John's 60th birthday. John is a dear friend of mine. He's very handsome, he's very good looking. So I want to create an invite for his birthday. So I need to create an invitation card. Now, when you look at these tabs here down below, these are giving you, basically these are like sizes, okay? So what you want to create, you should know, and these are the different sizes that you need to create. You can be creating an Instagram post, a story, banner, or whatever you want to create. So now supposing I want to create an invite, as you can see, invite is not an option over here. So I click here on create. I type here invitation. And you can see now, this is invitation landscape and this is invitation portrait. So I want to create my invitation in a portrait mode, and I click on this. The minute I click on this, a blank screen with my invitation pops up. So this is a blank template on which I need to create my invitation card, right? Am I clear so far about the homepage, guys? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now this is the invite that I'm going to be creating today. So I'm just showing you the invite that I have planned. Now, John is a person who doesn't like too much of color. He's into minimalism. He likes classic design. He's an oldie goldie. So I'm going to create this invite for him. So the first step to creating this invite is to create this background, which is this light gray color background. So this is my plain page. I just come over here on top. The minute I get my mouse here, you see this purple rectangle pops up around it, and I click on it. Now, when I click on it, this floating tab comes on top over here. I click on this background color, and this tab pops up on the left side. Now, there are a lot of color options here which are given here, which you can choose from. There are these default solid colors. There are gradient colors, so they are going from light to dark. You click on any color of your choice and you can use it. But supposing the color that you want is not available over here. So what do? You come up and you see this circle over here, this rainbow circle. You click on this, and now you have a solid and a gradient option. You simply drag your mouse over and you can pick the color that you want. And here this bar moves from reds to yellows to greens to blues to pinks to reds. So whichever color you want, you can choose. But since my color is already available over here, I'm going to simply choose my color. So this is the color that I want for my backdrop. Again, just going over this step. So this is your blank page. Everyone, please mute yourselves. Thank you. You just come over here, the purple box comes up, you come here, background color, you choose your colors from down, or you click on this option over here and choose a color from this, right? So I have chosen my color. I want this color to be here, this lightish grayish color, and I am happy with this color. Now, the next step is to add this 60 over here, right? So how will I do that? I come to my box, to my page, my color, this is selected. Now on the left side, if you see, there is design, elements, text. We will go to the other ones later, but right now we are going to focus on these three for today. So we click on text. The minute we click on text, you get heading, this is a subheading, and this is a body text. These are basically sizes of different fonts, so it really doesn't matter what you click on to put over here. You click on heading, and it comes over here, right? On your page automatically. Now I want to write 60, so I simply type 60. Now, as I'm doing, the minute this box is selected, you see this tab has opened up on the top. This is for the font, which font I want for this 60. So I click on this and I get loads of options for my font. I can click on any font and the font automatically keeps changing in the palette, and you can see the look of how your font is looking, right? Right. So now supposing I like a font, I can either select it from here or I have these options as well. Now supposing I don't know what font I want, right? I can't keep scrolling and seeing so many hundreds of fonts. So what do? But I know I want it in a handwriting style or a corporate or a display style or even a heading or a paragraph style. Let's say I choose display style. So then you see Canva gives you options which are display fonts. So it selects those fonts which are in a display style and it gives you only those fonts. So even if you don't know the font that you want and you know the style of writing that you want, you can simply select from these options given below. But here I know the font that I want for this workshop. So I'm just going to type the name of my font and I'm going to select it. So my font is Archivo Black and I have selected it. The next step is the size of the font. Now I want to increase this 60, right? I have to make it so big. So how do I do that? So there are two ways of doing this. One way is that you come over here and you click on the plus sign and you keep increasing the size of the font, right? Plus or minus to decrease and plus to increase. Another way here is that this purple box which is there around 60, you simply drag the button. You simply drag where you see this double arrow kind of thing coming, you just drag the corners and you can even place it by pushing it up and placing it over here or wherever you want to place it. Now this danger zone is basically kind of telling you that you are going out of your page, but I want to cut the ends because you see here the ends of 60 are cut off. So I want to do the same thing over here. So I don't care about that. So I just want to pull it out and design it like this. I feel the font has become too big. So I'm reducing the size a bit. Yeah. So I'm just basically I'm just placing my font the way I want. Now the next step is, see when I click out, this tab goes away. This tab will only come when you click on your 60. So whatever text you're working with, you have to make sure that it is selected for this tab to pop up. Now I want to change the color of my 60. I want it to become white. So again, go on text color. It's very similar to how we added the background color. We click on white and it's become white. Can I see some thumbs up if you guys have followed me so far, please? Now going on. Thank you so much, guys. Now we have to add this 60 on the side. So how will we do that? Again, what will be the first step? We will go on text. Now another way of doing this, rather than going on text and clicking as I just showed you, there's a shortcut. You click on your box and you simply type T. You just type the letter T and this will come up automatically. So one way is that you go to text and you select your subheading or heading or whatever you want. And the next way is that you select the box where you want to work the page and you just type T. Okay. So I come here and I simply write inside 60. Right? Now I need to again change my font. I again go back to font as I told you earlier. Now this time I want it to be in a handwriting style. So I choose handwriting. I get lots of handwriting options. See, now it all shows me handwriting options. Can you see the difference now? I'm just increasing the font size so it's a little clearer for everyone to see the changes happening. See? See, it is now changing the font. All the fonts which have come are handwriting, right? But as I in the I don't know who
Voice
named
is
that though.
fading. Srinidhi, your voice is fading.
Srinidhi, can you repeat the last two sentences? Your voice had conked off for a bit. You can just repeat it again.
Okay, so what I was saying is that when you go on handwriting, you can just select the fonts from here as per your choice. As I showed you all, that these are all now showing handwriting fonts, right? Earlier we learned about display fonts. Now I'm showing you handwriting fonts. Now, suppose since I already know the font that I want for this, I'm simply typing the name over here and it will come up. Am I audible now?
Yes.
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 Okay. So this has come up now. Again, I increase the size of the font. I find that a little slow, so I'm going to go fast. I'm going to pull it out. Okay. Now I want to change the color. Now again, now see, I want to change it to a golden color. It's not available over here. So again, either I come here and I move my tab to the yellowish zone and I then select the color of my choice. I like this color. I'm going to stick with it. Okay. So see, the color keeps changing in your 60. So you can also see which shade you like and you can stop there itself. Now, supposing I don't want to do this. So what do? I simply type gold because I know I want to choose gold as my color option. And you see there are so many shades of gold coming here. And then I can just choose my shade of gold, right? Now I need to turn the 60 like this, sideways. So here, if you see, there is this button on the side which has come, this kind of curved arrow button. I simply click on it, I drag it around, I make it reach 90 degrees and I stop. So you can turn it anyhow you like, right?
Srinidhi, just repeat the
And
turning thing one more time, no?
so there is this arrow button here on the right. When you select any font, anything, always, so you click on it, you drag 90, whatever. So I want it to be 90. So I turn it to 90 degrees and I've turned it around, right? And then I simply drag it and I place it wherever I want. Now, another way of adding text over here, if you now on top, you have this. Now, if you scroll down, you see there are these options. So these are already preset font combinations which are given by Canva. And if you see this little crown feature over here, this is the paid version of Canva, which is Canva Pro. So right now we are working with free. Now Canva doesn't charge you for using itself. You can use Canva unlimitedly as a free user. But there are certain things in Canva for which you have to pay for certain fonts or certain templates or certain elements or certain graphics, etc. So anything that you have to pay for will always have this crown symbol attached to it. So you know this is for the paid version of Canva. Since mine is already a paid account, so this symbol is not highlighted. Otherwise, it normally comes in a yellow color for free Canva users. Now, supposing I want to, let's say, I want to use this option. let's say for 1 minute, I want to use this option. So this is a preset option which I can use. So I just need to change the wordings over here. It's not getting selected. Just a minute. And instead of the 60, I can change the wordings in this new menu. I can change these wordings in this new menu over here.
Do you have to
Just
delete
undo.
whatever's already
Just a
written?
sec.
Like
It's
when
not
you have
getting
to delete
selected
it?
for some reason. I don't know what happened.
Do you have to delete that word which comes in with the template and then write your own word?
Anilji, you can type your questions in the chat box. I'll answer this one for now, but otherwise, type the questions in the chat box and we will address all of them at one go in the end so we don't disturb the trainers in their flow. No, you don't need to delete it. You can just type over it for now. You can put all your questions in the chat box, please, participants.
Did the connection get lost somehow?
No, you're back. No problem.
You're back.
Continue.
You're back. You can just share your screen.
I just do that. Yeah, so I just thought suddenly what happened. Anyways, coming back to where we were. So, so I was saying that I'll just quickly go back to where we were. We had placed the 60, right? Because I don't know where I lost you guys. We had
Yes,
placed the
we've
60.
seen everything till you selected a template from the ready-made font templates and you clicked on one. Now you were showing us how to change the text in that template.
Oh, okay, great. So I was here. So as I'll just go back to this. So I was on text. I just go down quickly and I'm just giving you extra additional options. Okay. And you have many of these pre-done fonts given by Canva to us, right? So you can just click on any one. So I just selected this one. And then you just say, let's say you say John's 60. So you see what is happening is that this is you don't have to do anything. You just, the style, the font, everything is set. So whatever you like, you just choose and you just replace the text in it. And you can use this also as an option as your heading or anything that you want to use it for.
Srinidhi, I request you to delete this ready-made template and click one more and show them. Many people have asked for the text template to be repeated as a revision once more. If you can delete this one, select one more and just show them. Yeah, one more.
Select one more of the
Let the 60
of
be
this.
there, just the ready-made. Yeah. Join the celebration or let's party, any one of them. Show them how you
Okay, so
just click on it and it comes there. Yeah.
so you go on the text box on this T text. You're on top, right? This is what will come. See, when I'm here, I say click on text. This is what we've been doing so far for the number 60 and the letter 60, right? Now you click on text, you have this heading, subheading, whatever. You simply scroll down. Okay. When you scroll down, Canva gives you these font combinations, right? As I explained, these are free and paid combinations. If you have a free account, you can only choose these ones which don't have the crown. If you have a paid account, you can choose the pro options. Now you can choose any option of your choice. Let's say we choose this rock. It comes automatically on your page. And instead of rock, I don't know, you say hello, supposing. And you just type the word that you want to put in that, and it will come in the same style. Am I clear? Is it good now?
So guys, you don't have to delete it per se. You can type over it, but even if you delete it and backspace it, you can always write a new word.
Yeah. So now we're coming back to this invite. We have created 60, the number. We have created 60 on the side. And now we go back. We have to create this. John is turning 60 soon. So I'm just copying this and putting this down because, you know, I've already showed you guys how to create this. Okay. So I will come back to this. I will go to T. I will type T. I will write John is turning John is turning 60 soon. I will just pull it, drag it, right? As I told you all, you just have to pull the sides to make sure that it's proper. I'm going to go over this a little fast because I already taught you this earlier, right? I will switch on, I will change my font. I will choose Crimson Pro as my font since I already know the font that I want to use. So John is turning 60 soon, changes into that. Now what I'm going to show you is that you see you have this bold, italic and underline, which we have in all our things. So I can make it bold, italic or underlined. So I want to make it bold. So I make it bold. I don't want it italics or underlined. Now when I come here in spacing, we have letter spacing and line spacing. Now when I click on letter spacing, it increases the space between the alphabets. Can you see? Can you see this? The space between the alphabets is now, see, when it goes back, it reduces the space. When I go forward, it increases the space. So I want to increase the space between the alphabets. So I've done that. I'm happy with this, but I wanted to align together. I want the S to come under the J. So I click on the alignment. And now when I click, it's left aligned, justified, or right aligned, depending on what I want. So I want it to be left aligned. So I'm keeping it over here. And I'm liking, and I can just push it up, down, wherever I want by dragging it around and position it in the invite. So I'm liking it over here. I'm going to keep it over here in my invite. The next step is join us to celebrate. So again, I'm going to Command C and Command V this so that it's a faster way of, rather than again putting in a text box, I'm just going to copy this and I'm just simply going to write join us to celebrate. I want to make it italics this time. I turn it into italics. But you see, I have to be sure that this is aligned with this. This join us to celebrate is aligned with John. So how do I do that? So when I click on this, you see these little red lines, dotted lines coming up. So this is kind of showing me where my alignment is. Since it's coming parallelly down, they're all in a straight line. If I do it here, see it comes here. It's aligning with the Y of the 60. But if I put here, it's aligning with the J. So I'm happy with this alignment and I leave it over here as is. Similarly, I again add a text box. I put in the number 12. Okay. Are you guys following me or are you guys off to sleep? Or is it too complicated? Great. Pratibha's given me a hands up, which means it's going well. Great. Now, I don't like the spacing. So as I taught you guys, now this is letter spacing. I reduce the spacing between the 1 and 2. Okay. Now, I want to add this line over here. This line. Now, how to do that? So I go here to elements. There's something called elements. Elements is a fantastic tool in Canva. You can go crazy with elements. There are lots of things in elements. Now, when you click on elements, you have got frame, line, location, etc., shapes, graphics. We'll be discussing all of them today in bits and pieces. For now, I want to put in a line, correct? So I go to shapes. I can already see some lines over here. I just click on See All. When I click on See All, Canva gives me so many options as lines. So I can choose the line that I want. I want a simple line, so I simply choose this one and it comes over here. Right? This line has come over here. Just to give you an idea, these are the shapes which you can insert in Canva. There are lots of things which you can insert in Canva just to show you what all options you have. Now, when you come to this line, again, a toolbar pops up on top. So basically, Canva has one simple funda. Whatever you select, there will be a toolbar on top which will pop up. You can play with that tool bar to change what you have put. And then you can go on to the next. It's a very simple process which Canva follows. And if you want to change the color or anything that they can't fit here, they put it on the left side for you to play around with more. Right? That's what basically Canva is all about. Now, so this line, this is for the color of the line. You can change the color to whatever color you like, but I want it to be black, so I keep it black. This is for the style, and you want it to be dotted, dashed, whatever you want. You can choose the style of the line. This is to make it thicker or thinner, whatever, the thickness of the line of the stroke. So I want it to be a little thinner, so I choose it. I just drag it up and down and I make it thinner. This is to add any endpoints. You want any arrows to be added. This is for adding to make it like an arrow. So if you want to make it like an arrow, see, it becomes like an arrow now. It gets that arrow mark over here. If you don't want to make it an arrow, you can just select the line and you choose this option as no arrow. Now, I don't want any arrow in, so I'm choosing the no arrow option. Okay. This is to increase the transparency, means the color that you have chosen, black, can go on to become a lighter version, lighter, 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 or darker, 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 going back to 100% black, right? Now I want this line, so I will just drag it down. Again, if you remember how we rotated the 60, we will simply go on this tool down. We will rotate it to 90 degrees. We will get it next to the 12 and we will pull the ends up and down to resizes. Shall I show this to you once more, guys?
Srinidhi, once more for this part. Yeah, that'll be better.
So we want to put the line. So we go to elements. You get lots of element options. For the line, you go to shapes. You go to see all. You select the line of your choice. You immediately get a pop-up bar on the top. This is for the color. This is for the thickness or the thinness of the line. This is to make it into an arrow or pointed left, right, arrow direction if you want it to be. This is to increase the transparency of the line. Got it? Please, everyone respond or I'll only fall off to sleep.
Guys, can all of you let us know if you're able to follow?
Yeah, great. Thank you so much. And then you just simply rotate it, as we know about the circular arrow button down, like a recycle button symbol almost. Get it up to 90 degrees, reduce the size, and just place it next to your... Why is this happening? Oh, it's got ungrouped. Grouped, is it? Okay, just a sec. Yeah. Okay. Now, after this, we need to go on to this one, the Saturday, 12th Feb, 3 p.m., right? So again, we will simply, now another trick of how to put a line. Supposing you don't want to go to elements, you don't want to go to shapes, you don't want to do this. For text, I told you type T. For line, just type the letter L. Again, I'm showing you. Normally you go to elements and you go to shapes to get your line options. You know you want a simple line. This you can't do for all kinds of lines, okay? This you can only do for the simple straight line, black line. So just type the letter L and the line will pop up. So you don't have to go to elements, you don't have to go to shapes. You just, on your page, you just type L and it will pop up, right? So this is just like a shortcut, like how we use shortcuts for copy and paste. This is another shortcut for you guys. It's like an AI feature of Canva, which you can just use here. Okay. One second, I'm just trying to see why these two have got grouped for some reason. Now, one more thing I wanted to share with you. I'll just figure that out, but one second. See, the alignment is now, again, I'm seeing with the red dotted line that the alignment has happened perfectly. Now, I also need to see whether the spacing between John is turning 60 soon, join us to celebrate, and 12 is equal. So when I'm clicking and keeping it pressed, it's showing the 7.1, 7.1. So this is showing me the spacing between the two, whether the spacing between the two is equal or not. Like I can't have this here, right? See, it doesn't look good, right? So it has to have perfect spacing. So the 7.1 shows me that the spacing is also fine. And the red line shows me that the alignment is also fine. Right? Now, similarly, you will insert Saturday 12th Feb and you will insert this. I'm not going to show you these steps because I think we are quite clear on these. Okay. Now, if you want to just, now what I'm going to show you is how to, now supposing you've done your invite, right? Now you want to put John's photo. Say you decide you want to put John's photo into this. So how will you do that? Let's assume that you have saved some photo on your desktop. Okay. You go on the left side and click on uploads. Okay. I'm just going to minimize the screen for a second. Just give me a second, please. Okay. Now either I can choose images over here. Say I don't have his photo, so I can choose a man's photo over here, like a gentleman's photo. And I press enter and I get many options as a boy or a male. You can just put some option. This is coming a little weirdly. Okay,
That
no.
you can do in Elements only, no? You can show them that in Elements. For uploads, you'll have to just show them the picture to upload from your
Yeah,
desktop.
yeah. Just a second.
Guys, while she gets the picture, just for you all to know, you know that background and picture that you usually see on your FLO page where there is a background and you have the event pictures on top of it. This is how you do it. You take the picture, you have a background on Canva, and you go and paste it. That's what Srinidhi is going to show you now.
Video बंद कर दिया. I think there was some issue with the uh, uploading, so I'm just going back on that. Just a sec. I click on uploads. I choose my file over here. I go to my desktop and I come here. So this is the photo that I want to upload and I simply click on and it gets uploaded over here. Yeah. Can you see this, guys? Is it clear? I go on uploads. I'm just sorry for the glitch. I'm go on uploads. I click on upload files. I go to my desktop. I just click on open. And then the file starts getting, you see this blue line comes up, which means the photo is getting uploaded over here. Right? So this is my design. Now what I can do is I have two choices. Either I can simply drag it over here and place it down and I can put his photo wherever I want on my invitation. Or another option that I have is that I go to elements and I go to frames. When you go to frames, you have lots of options. You have all these different kind of shapes. So let's say John enjoys watching movies a lot. So we want to use this mock-up to put his photo. So we just click on this. It comes over here. We go back to uploads. We drag his photo, and when we place it here, you see it automatically fits inside this frame. This automatically goes inside the frame over here, right? Another way, so I'm just going to show you more frames. You see there are so many options. There's a computer, there's a mobile, there are numbers, there are alphabets. See, there are alphabets here. There are numbers. So even in the 60, let's say if I want to use 60, if I use the number 6, for example, and I go to my uploads and I drag John's photo and I put it here, you know, it takes the shape of the number 6. Now, obviously here the background is light, so it's not clear, but I can use this for any purpose.
Srinidhi, can you just show them once more how to reach frames?
Yeah, so you go to, so let's say this is not there. You go to elements. Wait, I'll just cancel it. Okay. So you go to elements, you have this option here, frames, line, location, logo. You can either choose to click over here and you get all the options for frames, or you can even type here frame if you know you want, let's say, a square frame or a round frame or whatever frame you want. You can just type here and you will get those options as well, right? See, I'm going to show you frames. Then you have all these mock-ups as well also. See, you have all these creatives as well. So there's lots and lots of options which you can use to insert pictures or anything in your invite. Now, another thing that I wanted to show you guys is that I wanted to show you how to insert. Let's say you want to insert some flowers. You don't like this invite. Let's say this is your final invite and you don't like it. You want to insert some flowers. So simply type over here, flowers, say pink flowers. And see, you get all these options as graphics, as photos, as even floral frames or videos. Let's say I want to see photos this time. And I like this, say this one. So I can now insert this as a border. Again, I pinch, squeeze, drag, or whatever. I can rotate it, right? I can place it anywhere I want. In fact, I can even change the colors of the seed. Now, when this is selected, you get this floating tab on top. There are 4 color options here. So supposing I click on the brown, and let's say I make it a purple so that it's more visible, that color has changed. Now I click on the green, so the green leaves, say I want to make it a yellow. So now you see the leaves have changed to a yellow. Now the dark maroon, I want to change it to a blue. And similarly, the pink, I want to change it to, let's say, this orange. So can you see? You can even change the element which you have inserted over here to suit the color palette that you like. Right. So this is all about how to create a simple invite. Now the next step is how to download it, how to share it. So you simply see this tab over here, share. You click on this and you click on download. And then it gives you a file type option. It gives you a JPEG for sharing. It gives you a suggested option, which is the ideal option which Canva feels you should be using. And then it gives you other options. So normally either a JPEG or a PNG is what we use for any such creative. So since PNG is a more higher level option, so we are using PNG. Here in Pro, you can increase the size, which means you can increase the clarity of the file size, but in a free version, you don't have this option of increasing the size. And then you have the option of selecting pages. Now, since my first page is the complete invite, I don't want to download the second page, right? I only want to download the first page. So I go to share, I go to download. When I scroll down, you can select the pages. You want to select all the pages, or you want to select one page, or page two, or select. I want to select one. Click on page one. I click on done, and then I click on download. The minute I click on download, you get this option, and it's got downloaded on my desktop. So am I clear, everyone, as to how to see? This is the downloaded PNG which has come on my desktop, right? Is it done? Are you
Ma'am,
guys
can you
clear?
please repeat the same?
Repeat how to download again.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, just a second. So I go on share, right? I go on download. I choose my file type, whether I want it to be a JPEG or a PNG, right? When I go scroll down further, I can scroll down on this tab, or I simply move my mouse and I go further down. I choose either I want to download all the pages or the current page or whichever page. So I want to download only page one. So I click on page one. I click on done, and I simply click on download. And then it's showing that my previous download is completed and the second one is also done, and it just pops up on the screen like this. So you know it is downloaded. Am I clear now? Is it good?
This will be downloaded on your system, and then you can take it from there. Srinidhi, you've showed them the picture increasing to fit the frame. That's the last thing, right? The picture, John's picture, when you placed it on the frame, did you show them how to make it bigger?
Oh, okay. I'll
Yeah.
just.
Let's just end with that, because that is very useful when you have a background and you want to put up pictures on your post and your stories.
Okay. So now let's say we go to elements, we go to frames, right? I hope you guys remember this. Now let's say I'm liking this frame. I want to insert this frame. I just increase the size of the frame so that you guys can just see it clearly. I go to my uploads. I select. Now see what has happened. What mistake have I made? This photo of John's is in the portrait style. And the frame that I have chosen is in a landscape style. So if I use this over here, obviously it will not come properly. So I can just rotate it and make it in a landscape style, and I can just put his, just getting done. There's some loading thing. Oh, so it won't happen like that. So we'll have to choose another frame. So we'll go to elements. We'll choose a simple frame, right? We'll go to uploads. We'll click on John. Now see the photo is out. You have to drag it into, place it into the frame, huh? You have to drag it into, place it into the frame. And then you can increase or decrease the size based on how you want it to be. You can even is this what you wanted me to show, Arshia? How to increase or decrease the size?
Yes, that's it. I just wanted you to show how to place the picture on the frame and just increase the size, just in case they want to post their own pictures from holidays or their regular pictures on a background frame. That's all.
So this is how, for anything, just remember whether it's text or it's a photo or an element, you just have to pull and push the corners to increase or decrease the size. It's a very simple rule which is followed throughout Canva for anything. Right. So that's it from me, guys. I hope I was clear enough to explain to you how to create an invite.
Yeah, Srinivas, that was really nice. Only thing is, our John is not looking 60. Can you make him look 60?
Lot of injections, lot of Botox nowadays, lot of things he has done. John
So I
is
think with
rock on and
AI, you can make him look 60.
Yeah, but see, he's my friend and he's very handsome. I mentioned that in the Binding Pratibha. So there's a reason I'm doing this mehnat for him, you know.
Okay. That was
Okay.
really nice. I think I learned a lot too. Thank you so much, Srinidhi. It was very nice. You took step by step and explained it so well. Thank you.
Thank you. I hope. And now Kulpreet will just come on in to explain how to do the video bit.
Yeah.
Srinidhi, amazing. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
guys, stay on till um, Kulpreet comes up with her reel, because you know how important reels are nowadays, especially if you want to post something from your holidays, you know, like a video montage of your pictures, or you want to post some videos that you guys have done together, or you want to post something about your business or a product or a service. That is what Srinidhi is going to show you today. It's very simple. And let me repeat, we will be having a recording of this presentation and this workshop, so that you don't have to worry about what you remember and what you don't remember. Just concentrate on having like an easy, relaxing understanding session right now, and you can revise it when you see the video once more. As Kulpreet is getting ready for her session, if there were any major doubts, you can ask us now regarding Srinidhi's session. I think most of it was clear. You saw how to make the text. You saw how the background colors were done, changing colors of the text, rotating. You've also learned how to place a picture on the top. And you've learned how to put any kind of element if you want. Like, for example, if it's a birthday thing, you want to put up some cake. So you just have to, you know, apart from things like she goes on the left side and she selects her elements, you can always in the search bar put what element you want. For example, if it's a birthday greeting and you want to put up a cake, then you can write cake and it will give you options of the different kinds of cakes, and you just have to either drag and drop or double click on it, it will come. So I think you learned that. You learned how to download it. And when you download it, there are different kinds of suggestions that Canva themselves give you. For example, if it is more like a static post, they will usually ask you if you want a JPEG or a PNG, because JPEG is very easy to send in your WhatsApp and, you know, to send it anywhere or to upload as a story or a post in Instagram and Facebook. PNG is usually used easily when you want to make further changes or you want to then use this graphic with others. Kulpreet, are we ready? Yeah, great. So Kulpreet is now going to show you the very, very important part of how to make a very, very easy video as a reel that you can use. Over to you, Kulpreet.
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you, Srinidhi. Thank you, Arshia. Srinidhi, that was a very informative session. Hello, everyone. I'm Kulpreet Kaur. Today's all about making awesome videos with Canva. We learn all fundamentals of creating a video, like trimming the video, adding music, and adding transition, and more. Don't stress if you are new. It's going to be fun and super doable. So here we start. I'll share my screen. Is my screen visible? Yes. Okay, fine. So I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, Srinidhi.
Okay, here I start. So we again go to Canva homepage. On the homepage, we can see the option video. Now let's click on this video option. Once we click on the video option, you see we have Instagram story, Instagram reel, mobile video. Video landscape is mostly for videos when we create on YouTube. It's a landscape mode. Our selection here depends on where we want to post the video. So now say I will create an Instagram reel or an informative video, say health benefits. So I click on Instagram reel and here we get a blank template. We'll just zoom out the template. So my 8 years old daughter, I often, struggle with her making her eat almonds. So that's why I have chosen topic, health benefits of almond for kids. I'm sure it must be same story with everyone. We struggle to make our children eat healthy food these days, including nuts. So that's my inspiration for today. So here is my blank template according to the size of Instagram reel. Now there are 3 options we can create reel. First, by going to template here. So I go to design on my left toolbar and say health benefits. Now, when I type my keyword, I call this as keyword. You can say a product catalog. You will get templates accordingly. I will just go again and say health benefits. This is not what I want to choose. Right. So here we are again. I say health benefits and I get many templates here. I can select template according to my requirements. Say I give just to show, here is the template. So you can keep on adding videos over here, clicking by plus over here, or you can also select video from the upload section. So this is the way we select template, but today I'm going to show you how to create a reel from scratch. Scratch is blank template. I can also go to upload, say video, and here I can upload my video taken from mobile or from professional camera or from wherever I have. Here, as I create few health videos, I already have some videos over here. But today, as I repeat, but today I'm going to show you how to create from blank. So let's go here. This is called timeline. Over here, you can see this play mode. This is the timeline. I will just zoom in. Right. So now let's create title of the slide. I go to elements. As Srinidhi mentioned, elements is a very key feature in Canva. We use it very often. So now I'm creating a video on almond. So I say, now over here you can see I get options from video, graphics, and photos. So let's say I select for my first slide one of the video based on almond. So I go to this filter option. You can see this filter option over here. Now my video is in portrait, but if you see, I'm getting many options in landscape mode. Just to be pretty more defined, we go here to filters and say vertical. So it's give me all the options I can select from the vertical mode. So I select one of the videos over here. Now when I click on my video over here, it gets dropped on the blank template. Now what do I have to do? You see, my video is on top of the template. So I have to stretch the video so that it occupies the entire space or the size of the reel. So there are 2 options over here. We can just go right click and say set video as background. Now you see my video has occupied entire screen of that size. Now let's type the heading. So I go here to text and say heading. Or I can also use the option T, which is much more easier. And I type my heading here. Say health benefits. Health benefits of almonds for kids. Now you see my background is too dark. So what do? I make the font color little lighter and then increase the font size. Either I can stretch it out or I can use this plus to increase the font size. Even when I change the color of the background to a lighter shade, still it's not that visible. Now, what do? Let's add a background. We can add a text box, and on top of the text box, we can add this text. So I go to elements again and say text box. Once I type in here text box, I get many options in graphics. You can select one as per your requirement. Say I go here, you can see here a lot of pro features. We also have free options available as well. As we are using a pro account, I'm just selecting one. Right. So my text box is dropped on the template. Now I have to increase first. I will increase the size of the text box. So what do? We again stretch out from both the sides. We pull it out and then align it. You see this line coming from top to bottom? This indicates that the box is aligned center. Now I put my text inside this and then we change the color of the text. I just take, say, black over here. So now let's align the text inside the box. Now what do? We just make it here. Align it. You see this button over here? Just drag and drop here. Again for the center alignment, you see this line coming from top to bottom. This indicates that the text is center aligned. Now let's change the font because this is my title. So let's make the font little bold. I go here again. I think this font section must be clear by now. If you want me to cover it again, please let me know, guys. So I'm selecting bolder font over here. Say, right. Yes. So I will just zoom in to fit into my, it just got selected to one section. Yeah. So this font, I have changed the font. Let me just make the box little bigger so that my text fits in well. For videos, text alignments are, we need to take care of that part very well. So here is my first slide is ready. Now, if I want my box to be center aligned, now what do? Again, I pull it. Now, can you note this? Like there is a line top to bottom and vertical as well. Vertical and horizontal, both the ways. This shows that my box is center aligned. And then again, I take my text and align my text again. Hope I'm clear until this step, guys. Please give me your thumbs up.
Very clear, Kulpreet. And also like a revision from the graphic that Srinidhi has already taught us.
Yes. As Srinidhi mentioned, element is a very important feature. Text also we have covered. Right. Now let's go to my second slide. So how do we go to the second slide? Okay. Now just add this plus over here. And here is our second slide. Again, I repeat, this is our timeline. So I have made a note of few points on health benefits of almonds. Again, I go, say the first benefit is it helps in immunity and digestion. So again, I go to elements and type children's immunity boost. Now, again, I will repeat the same step. Put a filter.
Rashi, can you mute yourself, please?
Okay, I thought it's for me. So again, I go to the filter option and say vertical. I get all the options, vertical options from graphics, photos, and videos. For my second slide, again, I plan to use a video. For my third and fourth, we'll use a graphic. So again, you see multiple options based on the text I have put in or keyword I have put in. So I'll select relevant from here. Okay. Again, I repeat the same step, select, and it gets dropped. Now, what do? Either I can say right click and say set video as background, or go to the more option in the floating toolbar. Now my second slide is ready. Now I will repeat the same step of putting text. Here, I want to put a different kind of box. So I go to paragraph box, again through elements, select, go to graphics, select a box and drop it here. Before I put the text, what I do? I make this box little bigger, stretch it out from all the angles, again align it. I don't want to center align it this time. I will just take it little towards the bottom. Now, again, I place the text here, say T, just using the shortcut T, one of the feature of Canva AI. Very useful. And I say post unity plus digestion. Here, as you see, my text is very bold, like a title. I work on my text style. Sorry, I changed the font here. And I pick up a font, say something which is not very bold. Yeah, I have changed my font. Right. I'm just working on the alignment of the text. And right, this is my number 1 point. So let me again go to element and say number 1. Select number 1. You can see we get a lot of graphics on number 1. Select whatever fits in best according to the video you are making. Now let's everything so far, we have made it bigger and, stretch towards out. So let's squeeze in this time. I want to make this number 1 little small so that it fits into my screen. I'll make it a little more small. And then the key to center align is just to look out for this red line. This line, which indicates, yes, that your text is center align. Here, my second slide is also ready. Now let's go to my third point. Again, I click plus here, go to my third point. It helps kids develop a sharper brain. So I say here, again, elements, kids sharper brain. And you see, this time I'll use a graphic. You see a lot of graphic over here. I'll select one of the graphics. This looks cool to me. Hope I'm clear so far, guys. Please give me a thumbs up. Please put in your questions in chat box. And in the end, we'll address all the doubts. Right, I'm just stretching it out to make it a little bigger. Yeah. Now you see my background is white. Let's change the background. Srinidhi has wonderfully covered this background. She has given a deep dive into gradient and how to change the color if we don't get any. So I'm just randomly selecting a color. Again, the same process. So now I now plan to use the same text box, what I have used for my slide 2. So what do? I go to slide 2 and copy it here. Just highlight this text box, Control C, or copy when you click right. Control C, and I put the text box here. So exactly the same size is copied, If we again select from elements, we have to resize the text box again. But if we copy, the same size will come here. That's the benefit of copy from the previous slide. Now, again, I'll put a text here. So I have noted down few points. I will just copy it. The benefits, because I want to use more visuals to it. Right. So here again, what will I do? I will change the font to what I have used for my previous slide. I don't want this very bold. Yeah. So again, I center align my text, top to bottom. You see this line, which indicates the text is very well center aligned. Alignments are very important. Now again, this is point number 2. Say here, number 2. Okay, select 1 for uniformity. I will select the same style what I have used for my first slide. Number 2, again, you will see pro options and free options. I will just pull this bit down so that I can accommodate my text. Again, the center line, you see this top to bottom, right. Now my text is center aligned and my second slide is also ready.
Kulpreet, can you just show how you kept the same background of the square and the text font size? You copy pasted. Can you just show them once more? One or two of them asked just how you have ensured that in the slide 2 and 3, the same squarish background and the text is the
Sure,
same. Just once.
sure. So I go back to my slide 1. This is a box over here which we have used. Now just click on the box. You see it's highlighted by this purple line. This indicates yes, the box is selected. Now Control C or go to this more option and say copy. I'm using this more option, the 3 dotted points over here. Again, more option, copy. And then either you can right click and say paste or Control V. See, I got the box again here. Am I clear or you want me to repeat it again?
No, it's great. It's clear. The same way you can copy the text also from the
Yes,
previous.
I'm going to use the same box in my third slide as well. So it will be clear one more time. Do I repeat anything else, Arshia?
No, that's good.
Or
That's the
the
only
background
question
or
they
something?
asked.
Okay, great. So now say my video is completed. I add 2-3 more slides. And now I'm at the end of the video. Say, because this is an informative video, I want users to subscribe or say thank you. So here I want to actually use the feature of stickers. Again, I go to elements. All of us love elements. So here we go, sticker, and I say subscribe. Over here, I get lot many options. Let me select one of the subscribe feature. Say I select randomly, I'm just selecting one of them. Over here, let's stretch it out to increase the font size and it looks a little bigger. Let me show you thank you sticker as well. Yes, we have here thank you stickers. If you want to use thank you in your slide, you can pick up one of the stickers, animated stickers and or without animation. It's totally up to you. So here I have used subscribe and then let me add text like I want to put my channel and say subscribe to my channel. Or instead of using text box, let me go to text. Srinidhi also covered this topic. And I will use one of the text templates. Which one shall we go for? Okay, let me say I select something like, okay, here. So I change the text here and say, follow my channel. Follow my channel. And then here I say, I'm just giving the channel as health tips because it's on health. Right, now we need to work on the alignments. So what do we do? Here, center align it. And then I work on the font so that it fits in well in the frame. And then I just align it. Right. So our basic video is ready. We'll just do a preview and then comes the fun part. Animation, effects and transition plus audio. So let's do a quick...
Before you move to the transitions, couple of things that they asked, maybe we can just complete it.
Yes,
One
please.
is, Kanika, if you can just see, there is a plus sign after the slide that we are currently working on. You just click on that plus sign when you want to add a slide, which is what you had asked.
Okay.
Kulpreet, your second slide, there is a background that you
Okay.
have used. Yeah,
Okay.
in point number 1, second slide,
Right.
the one before this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you just show them how you went and searched for this background once more, please?
Okay, sure. So I'm
Yeah.
just taking a blank slide. I'm just changing the color to white. Let me just repeat this step. Okay, here. So I go to this blank template over here, go to elements and say, I will just pick up a point. Say stronger bones. Now I want a video on stronger bones. So I go to elements and say stronger bones. I type it here. You can see this search over here, search bar, and say stronger bones. Now I can select from options like graphic, video, and photos. So suppose I go to videos, I suggest that we use this filter option because it gives us a clear image, whether we want to use a portrait or a landscape. Otherwise, we keep searching. So I say vertical. Now you see for stronger bones, we get these many options. I'll be more prescribed saying yes. So here, just click on the video and it gets dropped on the layout, blank layout. To resize it, to fit into the frame, just go to more and say set as background. Am I clear now?
Perfect, Kulpreet. I've also typed it in the chat box just in case. It's perfect. Guys, now please pay attention. It gets super exciting because now she will turn this whole thing into a fun video with beautiful transitions and lots of fun. Go ahead, Kulpreet.
So let's do a quick preview of the video so that we get an idea what we have to edit. So now we go to preview. So in preview, you see my video is for 32 seconds, which I feel we can reduce the size of length of each slide. So we go back. Now, let's reduce the length of the first slide. Now you see it's for 10 seconds. So what we'll do, we'll time in to 5 seconds all the slides what we have done. So now I go to first slide. You see it's selected again by this purple highlight throughout the box. Then I go towards the end of the video. You see this now? This button to drag it. Now just drag it inside. Pull it inside and see the timing. 8, 6, 7. And I stop at 5 seconds, within 5 seconds. Right. Again, same thing I do with the second slide. I select the second slide and then go to end of the slide and then pull it inside. Same, I time it as within 5 seconds. Same with my third slide. It's already 5 seconds. Same I do with my last slide. That's it. So hope
Kulpreet, also just show one where you are increasing the length. Same small, the one that you reduced, show them how you are increasing it.
Right. So if I have to increase, again, select the same, select the slide where you want to increase the length. And instead of dragging it inside, drag it outside. This is the way, you can play around with in, out, stop at whatever seconds you want to stop. I'm just timing it within 5 seconds. So I will stop here. Hope I'm clear. This is how we, reduce or increase the length of the video. Also, if we want to work on the speed, on the floating bar, you can see this 1x. when we, especially in cooking videos, we see, like certain parts move very fast. So that's because of the speed, By default, it's 1, but we can increase the speed and reduce the speed, especially when we do how to do videos, there are certain sections when we have to increase the speed. So this is also a very important option when we create videos, video speed. Here I have just kept it default 1, and we continue with 1, or we can increase the speed, let me do it 1.25 for this one. Okay. So am I clear? Please give me thumbs up if I need to repeat or show again anything. Please
Guys,
let
before she
me know.
continues to the next part, just let
Yes.
us know if you are clear with all the points for this, because now this is shaping up to be a complete video reel. So you need to be well versed with points till here. Yeah, seems like they are clear, Gurpreet.
Okay. So now let's give animation effect to our text. I go to my first slide, select the text here, and you see here, animate. Before animate, I will give a quick walker of the effects as well. So these are effects styling option. You see over here, select one which goes well with your style, whatever you, whichever kind of reel you are actually doing. These are effects, but interesting comes now, animate. So here when we animate text, select from the option, just explore the option, like this is a typewriter text, it comes in form of typewriter, different type of animation effect. What I'll do, I will select one for each so that we get an idea. So I've selected, also we have animate both. When we say animate both from enter and exit, only enter, it comes when the beginning of the text, exit, only exit. So you can choose option from here, whichever suits your style. So I'm giving different animation effect to all the text, whatever we have put. Interesting role. Over here, some spread takes it out, of the screen. Okay, now I want to give a special effect over here to highlight this health tips. Now what do? I give give one type of effect to this follow my channel, say bounce, and over here to this health tips only. I want to give that pop-up, like a pop-up kind of highlight, So this. Isn't it cool? Like, this is my key. I want this, I want my users who are watching my health video or any kind of video to follow my channel. So I ultimately want to highlight this health tips, my channel, or any of the important keyword what you want to put. So here is the animation effect.
Gurpreet,
Okay.
can you just repeat the animation effect of the text for them, please? One more time. And after that, one more thing. Show them pasting of a picture, your own picture onto any of these slides. For now, you can show them John's picture, which is already there in the uploads.
Okay.
Show
So
them
one
out. Just
thing I
these two
want
things.
to, sure. Noted, Arshia. So one more point I want to cover here is I can also animate this graphic. So let's do that as well. So I've animated this graphic as well. Okay, one more time you want me to explain the, okay, now the subscribe, how to animate this subscribe. I just go to animate over here, option on the floating toolbar. You see lot many options here. Select one which suits your style. Say I'm using wipe over here. We need to explore from the options here, like whichever works well according to our video. There are many, there are like number of options. And I have used different options in my text over here in each slide so that we get a better understanding of the animation. Now, yes, Arshia has suggested that I show once. Okay, let's go to upload here and say images. John is here. And we drag and drop John here. We can align. We can actually use frames also here as well, We can put a frame and then put a picture of John here. Let me use that. I go to frame. and then select one of the frames here and say, this is a graphic picture, it won't take it. So let me use this frame. Canva is all about drag and drop. Yeah, I've used John here. We are not leaving John. We are using him in all our things. Right. So now let's add audio. We go to audio on the left toolbar, click on audio. Again, there are a lot many options from free and paid. Say, let's select an instrumental one. Say I have happy moments in instrumental. I click on it. Now I will just undo and show you once more time. See, as my video, say this selection is from this John video, right? I just click it towards the beginning. So now when I drop my audio, it will be selected from beginning to end. Now, if I want my audio only in one slide, what I need to do? Select it and just drag it inside. Same thing. Towards the end, I pull it inside. This is how. Now my audio is only placed in the second point. And also we can use different audio for different slides, same way. I will just randomly select one more. You see my second slide is having the blue color, is showing that it's one kind of audio. And my rest of the slide, the one in orange color, is having different kind of audio. But here I want to use one kind of audio for entire my reel. So I undo it and then it's selected from beginning to end. Now let's do a preview. Yes, hope I'm clear.
The music is not audible, I think, because of the screen sharing.
One second.
Can you check your music thing once more, the volume thing on your
Yes.
system?
Yes.
I think because of the screen sharing, it's not coming.
Yeah. 1 second. Let
Yeah.
me work on it.
Guys, till she checks the video sound for you, yes, you can place videos, Tanya, on your graphics as well. It's just how you save it. If you save it as a JPEG or a PNG, it will not show up as a video. You have to save it as a video in the save part, where you go and click on share and then you download, and then you have to download as one of the things. There you will see an option of video download as well. So it's MP4. So if you save it as an MP4, it will be a video. So you can do it in your graphics as well. We didn't cover it in the first part because we wanted the first part to be basic and teach you the video aspect of it in our second part. But you can place videos in your graphic. The only thing is you have to save it as an MP4 and not a JPEG or a PNG. If you save it as a JPEG or PNG, even the video will come as just an image. I hope it's clear, Dhanya.
Yes, got it. Thank you so much.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Again the preview of the
Sound is not coming because of okay guys, the sound is there. difficult for us, but the sound will be there. As long as you copy and paste, you select a sound and put it in the below part, it will come. Don't worry about it.
Arshia,
It's
sound
okay,
was
Gulpreet.
there?
नहीं
Yeah,
sound नहीं आ रहा है, but that's fine.
We
It
could hear
happens.
it.
we could hear the sound.
You can hear it?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, we could hear it.
Okay,
Okay.
great.
Yeah, we could
So
hear.
our video is ready. Now, how to download? We go to share option here and say download. Video formats are always in MP4. And when we click the download option, you can get a lot more options like MP4. We can upload it to our Google Drives. But here we say download. And the video gets downloaded on our laptops or mobile device, wherever you want it to download. I hope I'm clear, guys. Any
Guys, is
questions?
everything clear? Now you guys can unmute yourselves and let us know if there is any doubts you have regarding both the sessions. I think we've clarified all the doubts that have come in the chat box as well. And the same thing as two of you have asked, like the way they have placed the videos and texts which were from our elements and from the left side, you can also upload from your phone or your desktop your own pictures and your own videos that you may have on holidays or about your factory or your business or something, and then use them in separate slides, put them all together, make a separate reel and post it. I hope it's all clear. Is there anything else? Now we all are online. You can ask us if anything is there. Yes, you can. You can put your own voice. You same thing. You put your voice. You put it on your desktop or your phone. You go to uploads. Where uploads is there, you upload your video, your audio file, whatever it is, and then you paste it there where they have placed the music part. So your sound comes there. Same thing that they did for music, you have to do it for your own voice note. And you have to do the upload part. So whatever is your personal photograph, video, voice notes or audios, you have to first upload them on the left side of our Canva and then place them onto your thing. Yes, you have to record it before and then save it and then use it. That's correct.
Yeah, can I jump in? We can also upload our own audio. Only thing is it should be copyright. Otherwise, usually all these social media platforms, you'll have like copyright issues otherwise, and they remove your video.
Is there anything else?
Very nice
Yeah,
session, Gulpreet.
I,
Really
I
liked it.
just post,
Yeah.
Arshia, I just
Thank
posted a
you.
question. I just posted a
Yeah.
question. Read it. Yeah.
In shorts, you can have two audios. Can we do it here? Yeah, you can have two audios as well. You can have it per slide as well. You can have different audios. You just have to crop it and paste it.
It already showed you with the blue one and then the yellow one where she could add two different
Yeah.
types of music. So you can
That
Yeah, you can
no,
add two different types also.
no,
More
this
than
is one
two
after the other, one after the other. And in short, you can have one streaming in the background, one streaming in the foreground. Is that possible here?
you
Two
can do
Yes,
that.
audios.
Yes,
Yes.
you can.
You
Yes.
can? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
So you can have music and your voice note as well. So there can be some music where you can reduce the volume. It can be in the background and you can have voice note as well. So
Okay. Thanks a lot.
any other questions? Guys, I think most of your questions are answered. But is there anything else? Because you have a homework and a competition. So please ask your questions.
It was a very nice session. Yeah, very detailed, and you explained it like point to point. Both of you, Kulpreet and Srinidhi, really loved and
I'd
enjoyed.
like to mention that, see, Canva is an ocean. We
Yeah,
have just covered the basics.
right.
The more we explore, it takes us to the next level.
Yeah. So
This
we
is
want
all is
just
required
go
to
step
start.
by step. We wanted to go step by step. So it's not like, randomly do everything and then you don't understand. So it's nice to learn one thing, practice, and then, go to the next one. And it was a very, very nice session where we could, put things together and create on our own. And the video also came out so well. I mean, when you put everything together, very nice. Thank you.
Srinidhi, do
I
you
would,
want us to just verbally tell them about the templates as well? I think we've already taught them everything, but we can just verbally tell them that in the beginning where we showed you that there are ready-made templates, you
And
can
just
go
share
click
the
on
screen
those
once.
ready-made templates and you can make minor changes. Can you
Share
show,
it once.
Srinidhi,
Yeah.
just one example
Yeah.
with the
So
ready-made template, please?
Do
I'm
you
just
have video templates also which you can
Yes,
use?
we have
yes.
video ready-made templates also. It becomes very easy. You can only make, if you want, you can just make minor changes of text or put your own videos and things, and it'll just take it in the ready-made template. So
So
she's
see
just
when
going to
you
show you one ready-made template.
so see when you come here, what will you design today? You have to make sure you have selected this template option, right? And say again we go back to John since he's become so popular. We say invitation card for a 60th birthday, which is what I wanted.
Srinidhi, John's photo is so young, but you making in 60 years.
See now when you come scroll down, the minute you scroll down, you see so many options of 60th birthday cards, right? See. Now you click on any one of them. Say I choose this guy because it's more like John. And the minute you click on this, you click on customize this template. It opens up again in a page, like how you have a page, it again opens up like that. Now you can click on each element. Say I want to turn the 70 into a 60. And you can turn it accordingly. You can change the letters, you can change the date, you can change the city, you can change the photo, you can delete it, you can go to your uploads, you can add his photo here, right? So you can change all of this and your basic template is ready. So similarly, you can go and you can look for anything that you would like to create in templates over here. So whatever you want, say you want a Diwali card, you type that. You have so many options to choose from. And there are lots of free and pro options. You can just click on them and customize. So this is what templates are all about. So you really don't have to use your brains much if you know as much as we taught today. It will be enough for you to do a lot of your basic Canva work.
Can I ask a question? Sorry. When you download Canva, there are so many templates. Does it take up space on your phone or are they available on the internet? They open up on internet.
That's within the app. So individual templates within the app are not going to affect the storage of your phone or from the website, the storage on your desktop. It's just the
Okay.
website or the app itself that has its storage capacity. Within the app, none of that is counted within your storage of your phone. Don't worry about that.
Okay. Thanks.
Dhanya has asked a question, how to delete the background of the photo added by us. You just have to click on the background and delete it. Kulpreet, Srinidhi, you want to take up the question?
That will require a background
No.
remover, the BG remover tool, which is a pro tool, which if required, we will cover in the next session. There are a lot of these magic tools which you have in Canva. So they have a special tool in which you can remove the background and you can only use the silhouette of the person.
It's very
Gotcha.
easy, but
Okay.
we are not going to cover that today. We're not going to cover step 2 for today, where it is to do with these and AI and prompts and things like that. We're not going to cover today because we want all of you to be comfortable with this. Get on to the competition by Pratibha and show us all that you've learned, and then we go to step 2.
I would request everybody to turn on their videos, please. The team wants to take a picture of all the
So Meena has
participants.
asked to recap adding the audio part.
Okay.
Guys,
Can we
while we
ask
take
everyone
the,
to put on the camera after taking a picture?
we'll just click the picture because Deepika, we need you in the picture as well.
Yeah, sure. I'll put my camera on.
And one more thing, I just wanted to check with you, Kulpreet and Sridhi. Now, when you download it for Instagram, so if I still want to put the same picture for Facebook or for something else, I can still use it, right? I don't have to change or, I mean, you have Instagram, story, format, they're different
The way
formats.
that you You mean to say you've downloaded the creative and then you want to upload it on different social media
Yeah,
apps, right?
right.
Yes, share option wherein that
Yeah,
goes directly as well.
it goes directly over there
Yeah.
also. And in
And
that
I
same,
think she also means the size, guys. She means
Correct.
that
Size,
the
yeah.
size
Same
will
for
be used
Instagram.
everywhere.
And
Yeah.
what if I want to put it on WhatsApp? I can still go
So,
ahead and
Yeah.
the
so
sizes will vary.
no,
WhatsApp
WhatsApp
doesn't
and
matter,
link sizes are
but I
same.
but I think for Instagram you have to change the ratio.
yes, so for the invitation, you will have to change the ratio. Now, if you have a pro version,
Hmm.
have that option in Canva which will switch the size and accommodate it in any size that you want to change it to. But in the free
Okay.
version, that option is not available. So in case you decide to now put this invite in a size which is not there, you'll again have to redo it in
Kind
that
of
size.
paste the copy and paste the whole thing and
Yeah,
maybe
copy
change a
and
bit
paste
of
it and
the alignments.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
readjust
alignments.
the alignments. Yeah.
Guys, the last question that Tuhina had, can you please recap adding the audio part for the video?
The audio click comes on the right side or the left side? On the element side or on some other on the top bar audio? Where do you click for it?
She's just going to show you again from the project that we've already made where the audio was added from.
Yeah. So here is the audio. I'm removing it. We go to the left toolbar. Go to the audio option here. Scroll
Okay.
down. Go to the audio here. You can see this audio. Once you click on the audio, here is the audio. You can see there are a lot many audios. Few are paid and few are free. So I'm selecting one, say happy moments. Just click on it and it gets dropped from beginning to end. Am I clear or you want me to? I can show it one more time. Say like, let me use it just for my first two slides. I go back again, say audio, select another audio. Now this one gets dragged from my third slide towards the end. I hope I'm clear now.
Yes, you're clear.
Thank you.
Pratibha, I think we're done. You can go ahead
Yes,
with
I'm
your
so glad my our Connect team is also here. I can see a lot of people from, and I wanted all the alchemists, so many people were having an issue putting the photograph on the template and things like basics. So I think it's really nice that we have sessions like this where we get to learn. We do not have to go and ask somebody. That's what I really like. So we have somebody here to teach us. And thank you so much for taking the session so well for all of us.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Yeah.
giving us this opportunity.
And trusting
So are we done with the screenshot, girls? Social media team?
So,
Yes, yes. Thank you so much.
Okay, that's nice.
I've
I
taken the
would like to,
screenshots.
can I
Rashi, you
announce the
have
competition?
our conclusion, right? You have our special
Yes,
competition.
All
yes.
right.
Can I announce that now?
Yes.
Okay, I have also posted it on the chat. So this is, you're going to make a collage on your flow journey in 5 pictures. So whatever we've done with flow, what is most precious to you, whether you volunteered for something, your moments with flow friends at events or at travel, add small captions for each photo. The first event together, for example, or laughs at lunch. Your submission deadline is 25th July. You can post your entries on the group itself. Our learning workshops team, who's just taught you, will be the judges, and we will have the top 3 winners out of those collages. And they will be featuring, actually, all the collages will feature on our social media stories. The format will be an Instagram story size. So that's the competition. And I think the team also has a homework for you to practice.
But not in a group, Rashi. Give it to a personal window, so then it'll be a surprise for everyone to as and when it comes. That'll be better. If you put in the
Um,
group, everybody gets to see everything beforehand. So I think it should go straight to learning workshop team, one of them. So then we put
The
it.
Arshia thought that in the group, if it comes, everybody else gets encouraged and they
Yeah,
send
then
their
the others will
entries.
be encouraged to do it.
Encourage.
That's why
Then
we
we
thought
let
in the let it come on the group.
Yeah, and
we
everybody's
learn
flow
from
story is actually very
each
unique.
other's creativity.
And the others will try to do it in the better way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motivation.
And don't forget,
Whatever
guys, use
price.
lots and lots of elements and put some, nice, friendly smileys and this. Try to make it lots of fun, okay? Lots of fun backgrounds, put nice musics if you want, whatever you want. Or if you want to make it a static thing or you want to make it like a nice reel,
Ashad,
whatever.
would you share a blank template in the same
No,
Insta story size so
one
that
minute.
everyone will do it on the same?
No,
No,
we've
she
taught them
just
how
said
to go to the
collage.
Insta story site.
Done.
You just
Okay.
have to select the Insta story size and do it.
Yeah. And you said collage, no? Not a reel.
No, I mean, you can make a reel also, a collage or a
Great.
reel. If you guys are extremely adventurous and you want to do something, very, very much fun, because we're going to be posting these. So you can make a reel as well.
I'd like to
And
give
we're
you
here
guys
on
a
the
hint.
group to clarify your doubts.
I'd
All
like
four
to
of
give
us are
you
there, so
guys
you can ask us doubts as well.
give you guys a hint. Use templates. You'll be much more creative and it'll be much faster and customize them. Work smart and work hard.
We've done it from scratch so that you understand each and every aspect and element, but you can always customize your templates. And please feel free to ask us on the group, or you want to ask us personally as well, so that we can help you through this journey of creating this collage or your reels or whatever that you want to do. We are here for you.
I think let's have one post for the Friendship Day also, girls. I think now we have Friendship Day coming in. It'll be really nice to have one nice post on Friendship Day.
That can be a single graphic, no?
Single,
You
yeah.
guys can make a nice single graphic.
And then, yeah, let's put everything together on social media. It'll be really nice. Let's try for that also. That will be really good. I think coming up next month, we have a lot of events. Try for Friendship Day, then we have Rakhi, we have Independence Day, we have too many things coming up next month. Let's make our personal post and put it. That will be really nice.
Priya has already made the first post and she posted it in the group as well.
Wow. Wow, that is super fast. Nice.
But maybe you want to announce what the winner will get so that everyone's motivated.
Yeah, we will definitely plan something. I'm sure on social media, our team is going to cover up a lot of things. So let's collect all these photos and we'll run a campaign.
Yes.
Yes.
We can use all the photos and do a reel on Friendship Day. Flow journey on flow journey
Yeah.
related to Friendship Day.
And Deepika,
Yeah.
you should make sure your team is there. Your social media team has to first learn Canva. That's what.
I think the social media team is there, right, Deepika? Are your
Yeah,
team
yeah, yeah.
members there?
Good.
Aman is
Nice.
there. I could see Aman Aman in the meeting. I was also there. Yeah, we
Okay.
were there.
One more thing, we are going to give you guys a little like a worksheet. नहीं बोलूंगी, I would say like a activity, which
Exercise.
exercise, which
Yeah.
will just help you to recap what you all have learned today. It's going to be sent as a link in the group. It's from Canva. It's designed by Canva, and these are little activities when they teach. Canva also teaches Canva. So there are activities. So we have selected one which is appropriate for what we have taught today. And if you all want, you can just do that on your own. And if you have any difficulties, just let us know. So that will really help you to recap what you learned today in a very nice way.
It's a practice session, like
It's
you
like a
can take
mini
it as a
practice.
practice.
Since it's a self-practice session, guys, you can't save it and send it to us. You can't send it anywhere. It just finishes off. It's between you and Canva. It's just something that Canva helps for your recap and you just to practice. So we will be sending the link so you can just enjoy yourself and play around and practice with it.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Arshia, Gulpreet. I think I should really thank. It was such a nice session, Srinidhi. All three of you have taken the journey so well for all of us. Thank you. And Jyotsna, We are still waiting for
Nothing.
you.
No, I guess there's no need for a formal vote of thanks, right? Like now that everyone has said thank you and
No, we want your vote of
But we
thanks.
still want you to do
okay,
it.
so then thank you,
Your
Chairperson.
formal.
Thank you so much, Pratibha, Chairperson, for giving us this opportunity, and to the core committee members for all your guidance. On behalf of the Learning Workshops team, I thank all of you for being